Hey, man. Listen, if you don't know, I want to encourage the entire audience to get to know this voice of comedy right here.
Yeah.
She been putting that grind on for quite some time, Heather B. We had the very fortunate opportunity to have her on our comedy search when we used to do it Caroline's.
That's right. You were there.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
You remember that, Tracy?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Oh my
I
goodness.
thought I met her through like TV somewhere. Like I was like, oh, good to see you in person. Like, but
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. And I did remember it was like 7:30 in the morning. 8 o'clock. Yeah, I remember the YouTube space. It was like the end of the show, end of the year rap show.
Yeah, there was the Doomsday side.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was so excited that you guys asked me to do that show. And I'm like, great, I'm going to do stand-up. And then I got the itinerary that said the call time was at 7:30 a.m. Like, it didn't click in my head. Like, I said, oh, yeah, this is a morning. I said, first of all, ain't nothing funny before noon. Like, y'all want me to be funny at 8 o'clock. I said, okay, all right, let me get it together. But y'all did a great job at making that show feel like it was 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
It was great. And it was such an honor. I didn't even know I was on y'all radar like that. So
absolutely. Nah,
wow.
we you hear that, Heather? She didn't know you knew her.
Well,
I know
telling
y'all.
No, and I'm telling y'all, like, oh, I've seen you on TV and stuff. It didn't even click that, with that. But it's so good to have you here now in person in Los Angeles, obviously, as well.
The comedian, the author, Von Decarlo is here with the book Fine Over 50. Heather, you might have seen her on HBO. You might have seen her on True TV.
All of it.
You might have seen her on Comedy Central. I know you've seen her on Sirius XM, Carnival Cruise Lines. She's done a lot of work. I watch her all the time on Instagram, on IG. I love to watch her skits on IG. We want to welcome Von here today. Von, that joke about dating men your age, like, you're 50 now, right?
Yes, I'm actually 51. I wrote the book on the cusp of turning 50.
Okay.
And it's time be moving fast. Time be timing.
Time be fine.
51. Okay.
Yeah, but 51 ain't what you thought it would be, right?
Actually, I don't know what I thought it would be. When I was younger, we have that fear of getting older, and that's what the book is all about, grabbing the ear of a younger person. Like when I was turning 30, on the cusp of turning 30, I was told I was done, especially in this business. Like it's over for you.
Because of your age?
Because of your age, especially as a woman, your value is in youth, right? So if you're turning 30 and you haven't quote unquote made it yet, you're not going anywhere. And it's not just the entertainment business. In general, people make you feel like you have to have had all these accomplishments by the age of 25 or you're nothing.
That's true.
And it's just not true. So I don't know when I was 30 that I knew what 50 would be like, but I know I wish I had this book that I wrote. I wish I had it at 30.
Well, this is an interesting book that you wrote, and there's a lot in this book that I think people will be able to learn from. When you wrote the book, you thought you were writing it for others.
Yes.
Right? And you told me this as we had this conversation, but it turned out that you was actually writing it for yourself. How did you have that revelation, and what made you write the book?
Well, first of all, I argued with God,
like
straight up. When God inspired me to write the book, I was writing it, and it was about age empowerment and not lying about your age. I say my age on stage, and people are always like, you look so much younger, you shouldn't lie. And I'm like, I'm not giving away my power. I'm not going to demean myself because you don't think I have value because I got older. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to lie. And plus, if you're a person of a particular age, especially Gen X, all you have to do is start talking. People are going to hear the truth anyway. So it kind of started there, and God was like, you're writing a book about this. And I was like, well, I say my age on stage. I ain't say I want to publish it.
That's two different levels we talking
what
about.
What you talking about? Right. So I already had the idea, and I was thinking about all the people that has inspired me over the years that are very quotable, authors that I love, self-help authors that I love, preachers that I love, and it started with me just like writing about things that have inspired me. And then when my mom passed, and I just started writing, I realized how quotable I was and how many things that I would say to my family and friends and even followers on social media and fans and stuff, where I've been very encouraging and that person that people have reached out to for some type of solace at certain points. And I started writing from that perspective, and I realized, I said, oh my God, God is a genius. God is so good.
Yeah.
Yes.
He downloaded this book into me. I could barely take writing credit. God wrote this book through me.
Wow.
This book is anointed. He wrote this book, and he gave it to me at a time where I was in my darkest stages of grief. And I thought, again, like I told you, I thought I was writing this book to encourage other people. And I realized this was a book that I needed to read while I was grieving the loss of my mom and my mom's passing. And it is so profound to me. And I'm so grateful that God gave me the strength, because, again, I started with an argument with God about revealing my age and publishing it. But then I had that feeling of loss of hope when my mom passed. And I was like, oh, you fumbled my mom. Now we got to argue about that. You know, you want me to write a book? You write the book. And he did.
He always wins.
Amen.
He always wins.
God is good.
Vine over 50.
All the time.
Vine over 50 is out now.
Yes.
Right?
You. Yeah.
Did you give God writer's credit on the back of the book?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
What I admire about you is you've been very transparent when you talk about that, the deepest form of grief that you were in. I loved seeing you post your mom. You post your mom on IG. At that time, she was fighting cancer, right?
Yes.
And she was bald at that time. But the picture you posted, she looked really joyous in that picture.
My mom's name was Joyce. Yeah, she had a lot of joy. And my mom...
I didn't know that.
Yes. Yes. Her name is Joy. And I don't put a lot of my life on social media. I do have a level of privacy. I don't treat my Instagram like it's a reality show. But my mom I get my faith and my funny from my mother. And she's like, well, the more people that are praying for me, the better. So, she's like encouraged the posting and talking about cancer and her struggles. And my mom came from a life of trauma. Like, she was abused as a child, and she was on the streets at 12 years old, homeless, eating out of garbage cans. My mother came from a very, very dark struggle. But she always remained very faithful, very centered in God. And she would make us laugh. Like, I grew up during the crack era, in the projects, in the welfare line, getting a box of food. That ages you right there, because this was before food stamps.
Right,
you got the government cheese.
Government cheese.
What? Come on. Them grilled cheese sandwiches you made at the bottom of the oven, you did that too?
Mayonnaise sandwiches and all that.
Because
that box of food was supposed to feed a family of 4 for the entire month until you go stand in line again.
Wow.
Right. So my mother would like whisper to us like, oh, I'll get us off of welfare. We're going to, not be here forever. And she would read to us out of these hacky little joke books. Like, she loved like the dad jokes. And as we got older, the jokes would get a little darker. Like, they're like, hey.
Mom?
So I get my faith from my mom. I get my humor from my mom. And when I was posting her cancer journey, when she first got cancer, we thought that it would be okay.
Yeah.
She had to have chemo and radiation administered like directly to her face because she had a tumor that was too large to remove through her nose. It was on her sinuses. And she rang the bell. She beat cancer. But the cancer treatment is what basically destroyed her. She lost her ability to swallow. She went blind in one eye. She lost her hearing and had to use a hearing aid. My mother, for 7 years, God bless her, she's so strong in holding on, ate and drank from a feeding tube for 7 years. Imagine
7
that.
years.
For 7 years before she passed. When COVID hit, she was like, well, welcome to my world. I've been in the house.
Nothing new here. Right?
And my mother, again,
you off the
her
chain
humor
for that.
in keeping you laughing through trauma. This is my comedy. This is what I do. Love it or hate it, this is what I do. Like my mom, you know, she would go, oh, you worry too much. I don't need to swallow. I haven't had sex in 15 years.
You know what? Come on, Von. Come on, Von.
This is my mom.
Oh, come on, man.
Exactly.
We're
so
having
I'm
a
like,
moment.
TMI. This is what my mom does. She cracks open those moments with humor. So you're still thoughtful, you're still thinking, your heart is still there, but she's gonna make you laugh in some kind of way. And that's where I get my humor from. And yes, TMI mom, and to this day, I don't know if it's true. I'm like, wait, 15 years is a long time. I've been single a long time. Like, forget cancer. Does this run in the family?
Yo.
How do I get rid of this part of the disease? My sister's single too. Like,
Is she?
This is going on too long.
Von Decarlo is here, man. The new book is called Fine Over 50.
Yep.
You do really well with this, and I you know, Patrice O'Neal was somebody I knew, you know, as well, and I know that was your fiance, and he unfortunately passed at had an untimely demise, and that happened before your mom, right?
Yes.
And
well, almost 2011 he passed. Yeah, my mom passed in 24.
24, right? And you've been transparent about that too.
Yeah, I mean, when he passed, it was 1 month prior to our wedding date. You know, I had been with him a decade, personally and professionally, and that period of my life really shaped me as a writer, a comic, and as a woman. And when he passed, I had to go into fight or flight mode. You know, I don't know that I ever really had an opportunity to even grieve. My daughter was really young. I'm dealing with her grief in that, and just trying to reset life and figure out life after being with someone for 10 years. You know, it's almost surreal. So when my mom passed, I'm thinking, well, I'm ready. I've been here. You know, the man I was supposed to be with and marry and be with for the rest of my life is gone. And I'm fighting through all of that publicly. And I'm carrying on his legacy and still do to this day, but quietly in the background of my own work. Yeah. And just honoring him respectfully and keeping his legacy and continuing the projects that we were working on when he was live. Like, I've produced his albums, I did the documentary, things like that. But in the background of what I'm doing in pursuing my own place. And when I tell the story of my life with Patrice, I always want to make sure that I'm telling my stories as well, and including how it impacted me, and not just focusing on his life and legacy and carrying that on, but carrying on myself, because I'm still here and I deserve that chance in life, in carrying on and having my own legacy and focusing on that. So when my mom passed, just, you know, I digressed a bit, but getting back to when my mom passed, I thought I was ready.
You thought you had it under control. I've done this. I've been here before.
Look, again, I grew up during the crack era in the projects. I'm not unfamiliar to untimely births or deaths. You know, the first baby shower I went to, I was 11 years old. My cousin was 13. That's another story.
Oh my!
I'm from that place.
My gosh.
Listen.
Who's your family?
Wow, Sway.
That's very real.
Right.
I come from ghetto blackness and poor white trash. My mom was white. My dad was black. Fancy way of saying I'm black. I say that all the time. People come at me online all the time like, you ain't black. You Puerto Rican. And I'm like, stop moving the goalpost of what blackness is.
Right.
I don't participate in colorism and the dividing and conquering of our people. I cannot stand when people go, biracial ain't black. And I'm like, I don't know where you're from, but if 2 + 2 = 5 where you're from, have fun.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck. Have fun. And I get it. I get that there's so many different shades of our blackness, right, in our culture, and we all have different experiences. I know that my experience is different than yours as a black woman, or yours as a black man, and different complexions. But me and my sister, we're the only light-skinned people in our family because of our white. My family look like y'all.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I didn't come from that place where if you look like me, you're black. One of your parents probably white, but you're black. And in Pennsylvania, where I grew up, I don't know how it is there now, but I didn't meet a Dominican person, Spanish, and people of Hispanic and Latin descent until I moved. I'm in college and in New York, and I'm people speaking Spanish to me. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. But it wasn't in New York. It wasn't just people who look like me and speaking Spanish. I remember when I was on the subway, early 2000s, running these streets in New York, and I would see dark-skinned black men that look like my dad, and they're speaking French.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't know what this was. And I would see white women that look like my mother, and they're speaking like German and Polish. Mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I'm from a very, very small town. And I went to New York with my eyes wide open, and I'm like, what language am I supposed to be speaking?
Right.
Because what world is this, right?
Yeah.
But that's why you should travel and get out of your small towns and learn new people. Because every time somebody comes at me online about my blackness, I'm like, you from a small place. And as a matter of fact, if you're a black person saying that I'm not black because I'm biracial black and that should be its own category, well, at this point, you're participating in the dividing and the conquering of our people, and that's not smart to me. You're doing the work of the oppressor for him, so I take your black card. You're not black. Now you're not black.
Get a round of applause.
Period.
I like that, man.
Period.
Von Decarlo is here. When I listen to your stories, and you have to come back on the show. I already know this now.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so this is the official second invite. You write in your book, you say it's never too late to begin again. You say, I want you to tell us a little bit about what you mean, too, when you say entering a season of freedom.
Oh, yes. So first and foremost, the book Fine Over 50 is a play on words. Fine in a sense of, in our world, vanity, right? Everyone's like, oh, fine. But it's really about not just being fine with yourself physically, but spiritually, mentally, emotionally.
Yep.
And it's all around being fine with yourself, right? Beauty is from the inside out, not the outside in. And as far as being 50, I'm not an expert at being 50. I just got here.
Yeah, you knew.
I'm a baby. I just got here. 50, 51.
I can tell you're still holding on to your 40s a little, too. I can see that.
Auntie, not grandma. Okay. Mind your business, Sway. Mind your business.
Okay,
you ain't got the answer, Sway. You ain't got the answer.
You got a bang on the table.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
Don't forget the bang.
Looks like you hold it on.
How, Sway? How? How, Sway?
Yeah, that part. We still asking them that.
Yo.
But no, seriously, I want to grab the ear of that 30-year-old or that 40-year-old. That's not that you can't get anything out of this book if you're in your 50s plus. Of course you can.
Yes.
This book is about connecting, having a deeper connection to yourself through the wisdom and the insights and all the things that I am sharing. This book is not about me. It is about the reader connecting with their deeper self. And the reason I want to grab the younger ears is because the tag on top of the book, I have it in my bag. It says, you will be, above the title, you will be fine over 50.
Yep.
Oh.
Start early. The earlier, the better. But to what you just read and asked me, no, it's never too late to start. It's never too late to begin again. And it's never too early. The earlier, the better. But as long as you have breath in your body, God still has a purpose for you. Don't let the world tell you you're done. Stop seeking outside validation. That is a running theme throughout the book because that's what I lived. Seeking outside validation. Am I funny enough? Am I pretty enough? Am I black enough? Am I am I enough?
Yeah.
And just seeking outside validation, especially from men in a male-dominated business, professionally, and then with daddy issues personally. I've been there and done that with low self-esteem, low self-worth, seeking outside validation. And that's what this book is about. It's about helping you connect to your inner purpose, your inner power, and your inner self at any age, so that the only validation that you seek is from within.
Von Decarlo ain't told one joke today. Ain't that something?
That was a mic drop.
And
I do believe I made y'all laugh a lot. Y'all laughed a lot.
We laughing at your reality, though. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not laughing at it, but you know
truth is always funniest, though.
Laughing,
right?
And look, that as a comedian, I'm blessed that God gave me the ability to make some very heavy subjects funny. Lighter, I remember when this woman came up to me after a show, and I have a joke about being a scorned woman when your fiance breaks up with you. Like, how you gonna get cold feet? Got it.
How you got cold feet?
Right. Oh, you ghosted me.
Right.
I have material about losing my fiance, and I remember when I was first working on it, I was like, when you're working on stuff, sometimes it's just not ready, you're developing it, or sometimes you're not developed enough and seasoned enough on stage to deliver some of the harder material. And I remember early on, this lady came up to me after the show. She was like, I don't know you. I just saw a woman, a comic, and I wanted to support. I was just in the area. And I came in, she was sitting by herself. It was around the holidays. And she said, you know what? My husband passed a couple of weeks ago, and I just been confused and wandering around and wondering what I was going to do. And watching you helped me to realize everything is going to be okay.
So, oh my gosh, I just got the
joke. You just finally got the joke. You're so late.
I just got the
joke.
You gotta be have an awareness when you come
on. He's totally skipped the cold feet. He's totally skipped the ghosted.
Oh my God.
That's why I'm looking at you.
I know.
That's why I'm looking at you.
I'm with you. All of that, the cold
That's why she said,
how did you get cold feet? Oh my, you ghosted? Oh my God.
Bye, Sway. Bye. Okay, now that we understand that you're a true professional actress, writer, comedian.
Sway,
we already clapped in the inside. We can't help it if the host is late. We caught it. You're late.
Wow. Sway,
now we officially know. You ain't got the answer, Sway. Officially ain't got the answer.
He trying to give you a high five. He don't want you to leave him. That's Oakland education. That's an Oakland growing up in Oakland.
Well, we had a great education.
How if you missed the joke?
That's an outlandish ass joke that just.
Oh, I mean, it's very layered. Come see me. Come see me. It's very layered. And I'm going to be on a road, and I'm working on material for my first special.
But see, that's what I was saying to you. If you're listening to her, you can kind of understand and get your feel for comedy, and so you know it's not just this like blah 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 type of comedy in your face. You have to listen and understand where it is. Right? It's very intelligent. You have to think about it. You understand that it's well thought out and it's very layered. And with that being said, I want to compliment you on that. But Von, for some of your inspirations in terms of comedy, some of the females that we've seen in the past, and then like walk us up to the future. Who were you inspired by?
Oh, that's an easy one. And Whoopi.
Whoopi Goldberg.
When I was, what was I, 10 years old, 11 years old, when she did her one-woman show on HBO? You could not, I practiced all the characters. I would perform them for my family and my baby dolls and stuff. You could not, it was written. I said, I'm going to move to New York. I'm going to do comedy. I'm going to do theater. I'm going to do TV. I'm going to do film. I'm going to be an EGOT. Yeah, I ain't there yet, but that's besides.
Still got time.
I got another 50 years. I'm on my way.
You're on your way.
I'm on my way. But Whoopi, Whoopi was my person, and I know she doesn't do just straight stand up, but that's irrelevant to me in terms of what inspired me into this business, whether it's stand up, acting, the whole 9 yards. And then you see her in The Color Purple, and what's so phenomenal about Whoopi is how grounded she is and her confidence in herself. The world was telling her that she was ugly. I never got that.
Right.
Me neither.
I think Whoopi is beautiful.
Beautiful.
And I was like, well, give me her face. Give me all of that.
Right.
She was beautiful and being told she was ugly in Hollywood. And then you cut to a couple years later and she's in one of my favorite Whoopi films, Jumpin' Jack Flash.
That's right. Yeah.
Where this movie was ahead of its time as far as the internet and meeting people and falling in love and stuff like that. But she was the love interest of this white guy.
Yep.
But the world is saying she's not a leading lady. She's not that. She's not Hollywood beautiful. And she stands 10 toes down. And in terms of her funny, like in Ghost, you can't.
Yeah. She was great in Ghost.
Molly, you in trouble, girl. Like, she's quotable. Like, it's so much about Whoopi that I absolutely adore. Yeah. And funny story, I met Whoopi once kind of indirectly. I got to take a deep breath on this because this story makes me so mad. So this was during a time where Patrice was alive and he was at a place in his comedy where they wanted him to get a publicist and start doing more of the Hollywood things, the red carpet events, stuff like that. He hated the business side of comedy and entertainment, which I understand, but it's a necessary evil in a lot of ways. And what he would do is he would go, okay, I'll give some of these things a shot. But he would filter everything through me. He did that a lot. Like, okay, well, let's see, what will my woman like to go? She likes theater. We're going to go, okay, opening night of this Broadway show, we're going to do that. She wants to see it. My girl wants to go. So it's not like, Patrice is at this Broadway theater. No, my girl want to go, you know. So we're outside the theater. It's an opening. I don't remember the name of the show. But he didn't want to go in right away because the seats are small. He's like, I don't want to be here anyway. Let's just wait outside. So we're standing outside, people watching. And it's all industry. You know, people are coming in and out. And we're just kind of watching. And from about 10, 15 feet ahead, I was like, that's Whoopi. Whoopi's coming right towards us. And she's not going into the door. She's coming straight towards us. So my inner child was like, she sees my glow.
She felt you.
She felt me. She's coming in to talk to me. And I get to talk to Whoopi. As she got closer, I noticed she wasn't looking at me at all. She was eyeballing Patrice with the Whoopi face. Like, that what, like.
Wow. Like she was checking
like,
him out?
I'm about to check you, Whoopi face.
Oh, I'm about to check.
I'm about to check you.
Okay.
Whoopi face.
Okay.
And she just stopped right in front of us, never even looked at me, stopped right in front of us, looked at him, and just kind of half rolled her eyes and walked into the theater.
Oh.
I looked at him, I smacked his arm, I said, what did you do to Whoopi? What did you do to Whoopi? What? Now, if you're familiar with Patrice, you know he had a love-hate relationship with his material in terms of women and relationships and stuff like that. Who knows? He looked at me, he looked back, he goes, Whoopi hates me. Let's go in. I said, no. You gonna tell? Because he knew everything about me. So, of course, you know Whoopi.
Not Whoopi.
To this day, I don't know what it was. He just laughed it off. He's like, you know how it is. They love me, they hate me. But I don't know. He could have, who knows?
He blew it for you.
I was sitting in that theater. We were like stage left. It didn't end there. I could see the back of Whoopi's head. She was in a good seat, center.
Yeah, right there.
But like 3 aisles ahead, and I'm just looking over, trying to like daydream about how after the show I'm gonna explain that I'm not with this guy. I do not know this man.
Right. Who you think could be my manager? Because I'm with the wrong manager.
Whatever you say he did that ish. I'm just trying. That's why I don't remember what play it was, what show it was, because I was so in awe with Whoopi and trying to figure out how to not claim this man. For 10 years I was with him. That's the only time I did not want to be standing next to him. That was just all in my head. I did not go up to Whoopi after the show. I let it go. We laughed it off. Wow. We went to dinner afterwards, and that was the end of it. But I do aspire to someday meet Whoopi and not tell this story.
Okay. Yo,
I don't want her to feeling she's gonna see this.
We're gonna tag her if we post it. Don't worry. We're gonna tag her when we post it.
I love you, Whoopi.
And she's so down to earth. Like we had the opportunity to meet her I did at least one time here with Sway. She was literally just walking by the studios. She looked in, saw me, Sway, Tracy, everybody, and she was like, made her people bring her inside our studios. Yeah. And we were like, oh my gosh, it's Whoopi.
It's Whoopi.
And she was like, oh, I know I don't have an interview here, but I was walking by and I saw all of these beautiful black young people. And I wanted to walk into this room and introduce y'all to me, and I want to know y'all name and find out what y'all do here. She's like, something? I saw the room and I felt the energy on the outside of the glass. So that's my Whoopi story. So when I see Whoopi, I'm gonna be like, my friend, my girl, I got you. So she was in the room too. She just did. We'll make something up.
Now my Whoopi story.
Here we go.
My Whoopi story is I actually did a guest appearance on The View, Von, and I sat next to Whoopi on The View.
What was you talking about on The View?
I don't remember.
How he ain't got the answer.
That's what it is.
You keep proving Von right.
I can't. Tracy, you want to say something to Von?
I mean, of course. Who wouldn't, Von? You are just brilliant. Storyteller.
Oh, thank you.
Joke teller. Wisdom teller.
Yes.
And
thank you.
You are so welcome, my dear. Earlier, when you mentioned how you felt like this urgency to collect as many different accomplishments as possible by the age of 30. I feel you on that. And personally, although I don't have an issue with their brand as a whole, but I do put some of that on Forbes with the obsession of the 30 under 30 list for us kind of wanting to, live 100 years worth of life in 29 years. So that's just my personal take. Right. I could relate to it. But when you also mentioned shedding this desire for male validation, it made me wonder, like in your 50s as a 51-year-old, is there a compliment that you used to crave, maybe when you were in your 20s, maybe when you were in your 30s, that means absolutely nothing to you now?
That's a good question. The compliments are exactly the same.
What are
they? Unwanted. Leave me alone. Okay. I'm tired. Go talk to these young girls. I've always got a lot of attention from men, and it hasn't changed as much as you would think. Has actually gotten worse and expanded, because now you have the young dudes, the middle-aged dudes, and the older dudes, and they're all coming. But people, I talk about being single and not having a man, not being able to find the right one and all of that on stage, and a lot of times people don't believe me. And they're like, oh, you're so pretty, you're so this, you're so that. And I go, well, I didn't say I couldn't find a man to sleep with.
Yeah.
The line for that is around the corner.
Damn.
But the line for someone that says, I want to get to know you as a person. Yeah. I want to build with you. I want to find how I can expand with you and value you and adore you the way I adore men. I don't see that out there. So I wish those compliments of, oh, you're so pretty, I want to smash, you could keep that. Yeah. I don't want to share all these bodies. Yeah. That's one of the things I wish I knew when I was 30, like men having all these different women, and it just seems so normalized where women, if we sleep with one person, we're trash. Men could have 5 different women, all kind of babies, side babies, marriages, side chicks, bottom bitches, all kinds of stuff, and it's just normalized. But one of the things that I learned over the years is how real energy is. Yeah. And physically, women will make jokes and talk about, oh, this man and his other woman changed my pH balance. Physically, we know that there's a danger in sharing sexual experiences with men that are unfaithful, right? But rarely is it talked about with the exchange of energy. Like if I'm your woman and you're with another woman, not only are you bringing her yeast infection to me, but you're also bringing whatever daddy issues and trauma and energy and the stuff that she's dealing with as a spirit, as a person. You're bringing that to me too. So that's what made me pull back and go, you know what? Celibacy sounds pretty good right now.
Well, but let me ask you this, because you also do this. You tell this joke. I don't even think it's a joke, but it's just funny. When you talk about people who hug you, like people greet you and men want to
hug bullies.
Hug bullies.
Hug bullies. Yeah.
What is a hug bully?
Hug bullies. If I put my fist out or a handshake or whatever, and you push my hand away, go, nah, I want a hug, and you grab me, and
I hate it.
That's a hug bully. You're offended at my boundary. But now I'm offended that you're offended that I have a boundary. Like, hugs are not for everyone. And I know how it can seem hypocritical where I might hug one person when I come in a room, but it's the nature of my relationship and comfort level with that person. That doesn't mean that I don't like you if I don't hug you. That just means we ain't there yet. Give me a minute. Let me warm up. I don't know you. You don't know me. So what's wrong with a handshake? Okay, COVID. What's wrong with a fist bump? We could elbow it out. But what we're not going to do is forcefully make me hug you. Like, that's a violation of my space, my energy. I am very hypersensitive as a person. I pick up on a lot of energy. I'm picking up on your perfume, your cologne, your weed. All this stuff is now on me, and now I'm sneezing before I go on stage to perform. Like, what are we doing?
Right?
Yes.
But what about when you want the hug though? Like affection is a good thing.
It is.
Right? Sometimes you might want to hug.
I got a little creep in me too.
Okay.
Did Sway hug you?
Yes, I definitely hugged.
Because he is so invested in this question right now. And I'm like, you normally like 30-second answers and you out. He's like,
Well, when he came in to greet me, I went in for the hug because that's my comfort level with him. He's not a stranger to me, and I haven't seen him in a while. Right. If I just saw him yesterday, why are we hugging? Yeah. But I haven't seen him in years. Okay. And that's my comfort level with him, right? He supports me. I adore you, Sway. I really do. You are a legend. You deserve your flowers as well.
Thank you.
Iconic.
Thank you.
Legend.
Thank you.
Flowers.
You heard that. but tell Heather what I did.
I go in for a hug, and he gonna put his hand out. Talking about, nah. Nah. I saw the no hug thing. I ain't that guy. And I'm like, that's not for you. That's not for you. And look, we're in the entertainment business, so we're in a very casual, friendly feeling environment. I get it. But when I walk into a comedy club, I'm at work.
Period.
Do you hug everybody on your way to your cubicle when you get to the office? No. But if you hug Sharon or Kevin, that's the nature of your relationship. But if you walk past Danny at his cubicle and he goes, oh, why don't I get a hug? That's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
And that's how I look at it. My intent is not to offend people or make people feel bad. And sometimes I feel bad if I do reject a hug and I see that they feel bad. That's not my intention. I don't want people to feel bad, but I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to make myself feel bad and make myself, at my own expense because I'm shifting my boundaries for you. So it's a delicate balance. It's a delicate balance. And at this point, I'm okay being a villain in people's stories.
I love it, man. Yo, let's give her a round of applause, man. Von Decarlo. Where is that Decarlo name from?
My mom actually named me after Lily Munster. Yvonne DiCarlo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Her real name wasn't even DiCarlo either. Like, my last name is Brown. So when people call me Miss DiCarlo, I'm like, that's weird. I used to go by Von DiCarlo Brown.
Yeah.
But comedic brain. It just doesn't fit on flyers, so I was like, just drop.
Drop the Brown.
It wasn't even a lot of thinking. It was like, Von Decarlo has a ring to it. I was named after an actress. Let's just go with it.
That's dope.
But she named me after Lily Munster. She said when I was born, that was her favorite show, The Munsters. And she loved Lily Munster. She said she almost named me Lily Brown. That's how much she loved her. She was pregnant with me. She watched The Munsters all the time. And when I was born, she said I had jet black hair and pale skin. She was like, oh, I had a baby Munster. Like, she manifested. This is my mom. That's my mom.
Okay.
And so she named me Von Decarlo. And I'm not Italian. She's not Italian. Neither was Yvonne DiCarlo. Her last name was actually Middleton or something. And in her early Hollywood days, if you were Italian and she had dark hair, she looked Italian, you would get more roles. But she was like German or something. Yeah.
It's a dope name.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm going to take Keisha been holding on the whole time.
Keisha,
we've been talking. Keisha, you want to say something?
Hey y'all, yeah, sorry, I'm at work.
You at work?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
she
at
got
work.
your work
At
sneaking
work.
voice.
Okay,
Hi.
putting in eye
Work
drops.
voice.
Okay, you got to get that red out. You in the Bay, I know what that means.
Yee.
Hey, yeah,
Okay,
so
go
I'm
ahead.
just cracking up over here. I thank y'all for. No, it's your gel.
I heard you get my job.
No, I didn't. I just gave you eye drops. Now it's your gel.
Okay.
Hey, Auntie.
Hey, Keisha.
She getting them together too.
I've
She
been
getting
holding
them
on all
together.
this time.
And now here he come.
Here
Talk
he
to
come.
him, Keisha.
Who is that, Keisha? All right. Who is that?
But she's not my client,
Oh,
Piece of work.
he's 98.
Oh, okay.
So, you know.
oh he's 98.
Yes,
Oh,
I
that's
love
what's
it.
up. But give him a hug, Keisha. Quit going so hard on
Amen.
George. All
I
right.
do.
Vaughn said
I
don't
care
hug.
my client. I love my
So
job.
he try to get in trouble.
Okay.
He just-
Give him a hug.
Vaughn said no.
No,
I'm hugging a
wait.
98-year-old man. He gonna
98.
he gonna get the squeezes.
Yeah, man. He got all kind of energy on him. 98
I had to
years.
get myself all
Hey.
the way together this morning, cracking up.
Okay,
at,
Keisha.
Von Decarlo.
Go ahead.
Yes, Sway.
Yes. Yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Keisha.
You ready,
See
Sway?
how everybody talk to
You
him?
ready,
Yeah,
Sway?
go ahead.
That's
Go
how
ahead,
everybody
Keisha. We
talk
live
to
on
him.
there. Go ahead, Keisha. Go ahead.
So I just wanted to say that I appreciate the laughs this morning and thank you for adding years to my life. I love the Fine and 50 title. I'm 52.
Amen. This is why I do what I do.
There you go.
Thank
Wow,
you.
that's so
Thank you,
nice.
Keisha. You inspire me.
What happened? All right, Keisha.
So,
get
yeah,
the book,
I just
Keisha.
wanted
I
to
hope that
say-
wasn't an
I
end.
got
Wake
the
up,
book.
Keisha.
That's what
Wake
I was
up.
doing. While I was
okay,
on hold, I
Jesus,
ordered my
Jesus.
book.
Jesus.
Okay.
Thank
Hey.
you.
I've
Thank
ordered
you.
my book.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Okay.
Well,
Well,
I wanted to
Keisha,
start
we're going to
by
wrap
giving
it
my
up.
condolence to.
Oh,
Okay.
No, we're
All
not.
right.
I guess we're not. No, go
No,
ahead,
go ahead.
Keisha.
Give your
Keisha, I want you
condolence.
just
Yeah.
talk straight through, though, Keisha. Go
I
ahead.
just wanted to give my condolence about you, the loss of your mother and your fiance. But again, thank you for laughing through it. Thank you for making it through it. You inspired me today. That it's never too late, and I just appreciate it. I've laughed this whole time that I've been on hold, and I just appreciate it. So thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you so
That's
much.
all I
And
wanna
when
say.
I'm in your town, please come see me live. Please come see
Absolutely.
me live and bring your book. I want to sign it. I want to say hello to your face.
Wow, that's nice. That's nice.
That is nice. Keisha, thank you for your call and always supporting. Give George a hug and a rub.
Amen.
All right, you have a good day. You a citizen, all right?
That's Sway in the morning.
And George at 98, get a rub. One last rub.
See?
George be happy about that.
God.
Vaughn, I'm so happy you came this morning. We finally made this
Thank
happen.
you.
Absolutely. And I appreciate that we could reach out to each other and have that connection. And we're always here to support you.
Thank you so much.
Understand that.
Thank
We're
you
always
very,
here to
very
support
much.
you, okay?
I love you all for the support. I am genuinely grateful for being here.
Wow.
And this is the first stop of hopefully many in promoting the book, and I'm honored that this is the first place I was able to come.
Thank you. Right.
Man, are you LA based?
I'm
as
LA
well?
based now.
I would love to invite you to my show as well. I have a show
Yes.
here that I do at night. The Happy Hour would have the B. We do a Woman to Woman Wednesday as well. If when you have
I'm
time,
here.
we'll talk.
I'm
and
here. Yes.
I would love to have you on the show
Yes.
as well.
Thank you.
And that's
Thank
on the
you.
Fly channel. And then we do events. So
Yeah.
we have like we did, the Doomsday Cypher, and then we do the
Karaoke night.
karaoke nights, and we
Oh,
do
y'all want me to
things with
sing?
comedians. No, but
Listen.
we do things with comics as
As
well.
with,
Oh,
yeah,
good.
So
karaoke,
you
yeah.
you on our list.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
You,
we here.
You on our hit list.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Yo, that. How you ghost me? How you gonna get
Still
cold feet,
sweat.
man? That was
Still.
crazy. I was
Still.
not. I was not there, yo.
Still.
Oh, when it arrived, I was like, that is genius.
A lot of my jokes have a delay. And I'm okay with silence. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the delay and the laugh. It actually tickles me when
Yeah.
people catch up to things.
Like a little
because
treat.
sometimes, if it's
He was-
100 people in the
He
audience,
was the only one though, and it's a small room.
it might be one person out of
Yeah.
100. But when I see, I'm like, I see you. Thank you for catching up.
Hold up, PB. Did you get that joke? initially? Did you know she was I thought we were having a conversation about Patrice. Did you
PB
get it?
is working, and why are you trying to bring him in there?
He ain't laughed the whole
Because
time.
he was
is
laughing.
So
No, he was laughing when I figured out the joke. I saw him over here laughing.
I've been trying to crack him the whole.
He's focused. He don't want to get. Sway's really mean to all the video people and the digital team. So he doesn't want to get fired. So it's not that he's not interested in you, Von. He just can't deal with this man after hours. So he said you're hilarious, and you see how low he said it because he don't want to overtalk the
Good.
man.
Okay.
PB, try not to talk so loud.
You're fired. I'm on Sway's side. See how that happened? I'm coming back. You ain't gonna be here.
Let's give Von a round of applause.
Yes.
People want to reach you, Von. How can they reach you?
I made it very easy. My social media is my name, Von Decarlo, but to get easy links to all things Von, go to my website, funnyvon.com. Come and see me live. I'm going to be at the New York Comedy Festival,
That's right.
November 13th.
That's a
and then I'm
Thursday.
going to be in Atlanta right after that at the Atlanta Comedy Theater, back here in Hollywood at the Hollywood Improv. And then I'm closing out the year in Dallas. Holla at me, funnyvon.com. Get the book. There's easy links to everything. Please follow me on social media. Obviously, numbers mean a lot.
Absolutely. When you come back to LA, we should go check her out, HB.
Absolutely.
We're
Okay.
coming. We're coming to that night,
Yes.
okay?